Hey, there's Johnny. He looks busy. Hey, Johnny. What are you up to, Johnny? Shipping a package? Well, that's not going overseas, is it? Well, did you happen to know that there are restrictions on what you can and can't ship to an APO? Here are just a few examples of what's restricted from being shipped to Germany. Let's take a look. Any kind of meat products or pet food can't go. Yes, jerky too. And milk? Well, it may do a body good, but all dairy is a no-go. Protein and nutritional shakes, medications, vitamins, and supplements are on the list as well. Let's not forget about alcohol, coffee, or tobacco. There are even more items on a no-ship list. Contact your local post office for details. Knowing these simple rules can help save you time and money. It's a good idea to check ahead of time to find out the particulars of your recipient's location. By the way, Johnny, what are you planning on sending anyway? Oh, Johnny.
This is cold, but...
One of the main skills that I can contribute to the Spouses Club from being a chef is the planning that goes into cooking, organization, also just being able to work within a team. To give back to the community is to have an impact on different avenues, such as contributing money to education, getting to meet up new people and learning new skills from them, and also sharing skills with each other. And it's just nice to have camaraderie with each other.
"25 years after the last border patrol of Point Alpha, a piece of remembrance presents itself just a little closer to Wiesbaden. Here in the foyer of the Shally Center on Clay Caserne, visitors can catch a glimpse into the history of his or her host nation. The panels are filled with print and photos of the locations and timelines relating to difficult times in Germany's past.
This is a statistic of the people who escaped from the GDR over the years from 1952 to 1960. It was all in all over 2 million people who left the GDR for many reasons, but mainly for political reasons or economic reasons.
The installation is expected to be on exhibit in this location until spring of next year. The air is thick with paint fumes and rattling cans. The scaffolding lines the walls. In the middle of this German city, American artist Ramon Static prepares to add his skill and his perspective on the medium that is aerosol.
What brings me down to Mainz Castell, Germany, is International Meeting of Styles 2015, and to meet other talented artists from around the world. I think everybody here is pretty phenomenal. The tools are becoming more accustomed to making art. What matters is the outcome, as long as it comes out looking good and perfected.
Static explains that building a reputation comes with risk. The Chicago native says it's not enough to say you're the best. Whether you're out to entertain the masses or inspire just a few, building a name takes skill and passion.
The catch-22 is that you have no control over that. Anyone that calls himself king really isn't king. but if you do enough and you impact the people, people will call you king. It's kind of a title to be earned, and the people kind of see you that way. And with dealing with art, it's extremely subjective. So one person can see one person as being the best, the next person will see a different person as being the best. That all depends on the opinion of the viewer.
According to Static, art transcends boundaries. Creative expression develops understanding, opens doors, bridges cultures, and even breaks down language barriers.
Events like this help legitimize the art form because in most cases, the majority of people down here that are passing by to see the event have never seen anyone painting before.
And adds a more personal touch from a visiting artist. Reporting from Wiesbaden, Germany, I'm Sergeant Jesse Unsalon. During the German-American Friendship Fest, the gates open to the public. People from our host nation and military communities gather together for a week of food, fun, and entertainment. More than that, it's an opportunity for our two nations to share cultures.
You should care because it's very important to be a part of the country you're in. You know, as Americans, we have a great opportunity to serve overseas, and those opportunities are going away. So if you're sitting in the D Factor, you're not at the German American Fest, and you need to get out, enjoy, because it's going to be grand.
These types of events help strengthen our bond and build on partnerships and friendships built over the years. Reporting from Wiesbaden, Germany, I'm Sergeant Jesse Unsalon. Army Strong is great, but Army Smart is even better. Boss Europe soldiers are down by the river at Area 47, Austria, getting smarter about outdoor survival. There could come a time when you've got little more than the clothes on your back, and time is working against you.
We had a 2 days program. One day was a 24-hour survival training. We did a lot of skill training so the people learned how to survive outdoors in an emergency situation.
Though it was fun, it was challenging, with elements of danger to kick things up a notch. Tight spaces, darkness, heights.
It ended with a march through a cave with a very steep descending at the end. So it really brings the people, some of them, to their limit, but it was cool. Everyone, they had a good time.
My biggest challenge for sure was the caves. I have this thing about claustrophobia, and when we first start off, it was definitely freaky because it's pitch black. Thankfully the cave wasn't too small, but that was definitely a huge challenge for me. But I got over it, so we're good.
And with the unknown being the biggest factor, complacency had no place.
We got to throw peace signs beside the fire.
We learned how to survive out in the wilderness, and it was a very cool event. It really was. Learned how to make a camp, make fire, how to make some food, how to clean some water. So it was a very neat experience.
Though the Army provides and teaches soldiers how to use and rely upon equipment and supplies, this event proved to be a real return to basics. Reporting from Area 47, Austria, I'm Sergeant Jesse Unsalon. Wiesbaden has played a significant role in post-war history. From 1948 on, U.S. forces once occupied structures throughout the city. The area continues to change, from the former NCO club, to headquarters, the dining facility, to access point. Today, Wiesbaden continues its historic role as the headquarters for U.S. Army Europe. It's just another workday, except today, where the vintage sounds of the Dixieland Band echo through the streets of Newman Village. The weather is perfect for an evening outdoors.
It's just good opportunity to get folks out and see what we do as the band, bring some of our traditional American music out to the public and have them just enjoy a nice evening with this beautiful weather and good company.
The event gives the community a pleasant taste of culture in a relaxed setting, close to home. All that's required is to come down and relax.
A great family event. So if you got a big family and they get them out of the house, get them out here and they can run around, make as much noise as they want. You don't have to be polite and have concert etiquette here. Just enjoy the show and have some fun.
With good food, fun, and free music, your evening is sure to end on a high note. Reporting from Wiesbaden, Germany, I'm Sergeant Jesse Salon. Jenna Carthorne is hightailing it down the aisles of the Wiesbaden Commissary. The clock is ticking, and with only 3 minutes on that clock, every second counts. Today, time isn't money, it's food. And with all the excitement in the air, it's good to have a plan.
Of course, I was excited because I hardly ever win anything. We're still working it. I think
we're gonna go case it out a little bit.
We will, and I set up and down the aisles as quickly as possible, of course, and try not to spend more than 30 seconds per aisle.
Jenna contributed 722 hours with the local Red Cross. This is an incredible and unexpected reward for her volunteering efforts within the Wiesbaden community. But that's not why she donates her time and talents.
I think it's just a part of like who I am. You know, I really love leaving people better than I found them. So it fulfills me, you know, as much as it helps anyone else. It's the internal reward that I get from knowing that I'm making a difference, and that's why I do it. I just think, you know, knowing that what I'm doing is going to directly benefit their lives, it's just an awesome thing.
Wiesbaden Volunteer Recognition Ceremony attendees' names are drawn at random each year to participate in a shopping spree at the local commissary. Reporting from Wiesbaden, Germany, I'm Sergeant Jesse Salon.